I think for a young age, it's often a pivotal moment. So when you say a young age, was there anything surrounding that led you to find that inspiration that EFT does work? Because most people, or kids especially, they're playing around, they're hitting themselves, they're hitting others. But the idea of tapping or the idea of EFT um, as a healer, as well as having the intuition, growing your psychological awareness, your emotional intelligence, emotional freedom, there has to be something that just a voice in your head or a sight that you saw or just some kind of trigger where you became interested. You're like, ooh, I like that. What is this? What was that? What was that spark?
hmm I love that question. That got me really excited because I have actually been interested in those kind of modalities from a very young age. So it might be a bit of an unusual story, but I even have memories of me and my cousin play together when I was about 6 years old, and she was a year older. And I would be like, okay, you are now my patient, and I am a hypnotherapist. And I don't know where it was coming from. I guess I must have seen it on TV, or something got me interested in hypnosis. And I didn't really know what it means, but I just had like this pendant, and I would be I would be like hypnotizing her. And I said, now you are asleep, you close your eyes, and I'm gonna heal you. And she still remembers it, and we laugh about it now because obviously then in my 20s I qualified in clinical hypnosis. But with EFT, it was really about me struggling as a teenager. And I struggled with so many insecurities, anxiety, and I was seeing my school counselor as well. And I actually loved it. Like, I was looking forward to those sessions every week because she would inspire me so much. And I'm like, oh my God, there is more to life. There are like ways how I can overcome these things. And I was just trying to please my parents, having good grades and so on. So my obviously first experience was with the school counselor, and then my dad suggested the CFT practitioner when I was about 17, and I struggled with a crazy snake phobia. But like I would have nightmares of snakes chasing me. And I grew up in the Czech Republic. We don't have snakes. Like, we have got like two types of snakes. And if they bite you, like, nothing really happens to you. And if I
Mhm.
saw them like 3 times in nature in a forest. So my dad suggested this EFT practitioner. And to be honest, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I'm gonna be tapping all over my face
Yeah.
and it's going to make this phobia go away. Like, I didn't really believe in it, but straight after that session, I was able to watch a video of a snake. And that was a huge, huge improvement. And I stopped having those nightmares.
Funny, isn't it? Because that's usually where our growth comes from. Without those negative experiences, we can't find the positive. And it's one of the things that I find in with nutrition clients is that a lot of times they hide behind the fear because it's too uncomfortable to face it, even though they know on the other side it's going to be so much better. So whether that's mental and emotional health or physical health or weight loss or fitness or whatever it is, it's getting them, kind of through that breaking point. How have you found that with your clients, and how do you kind of take them through that process?
Mm, yeah, I think it's almost like we come to see a therapist or a coach or a healer or a hypnotherapist, the same with my clients, and we think we know what the problem is.
Mm.
And then we find out that actually there is a lot more under the surface. So I would have a client to come to see me with insomnia. A thing that can be easily treated with hypnosis. But what happens as a result is that we don't only treat insomnia, which is more of a symptom, but we, uncover the root cause. We see actually what is it causing it in the first place, why is it happening, when it started, and it just opens you up to such a beautiful healing experience. And it's almost like we don't see our own blind spots, if that makes sense.
Yeah.